the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Wait, the end is loading? That's weird. Okay. So I think I'm gonna be back with you guys once this is downloading. So see you then. Hello guys, we're
This
back!
is the story of a man named Stanley.
And this is a story apparently of a man named
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 27's job was simple.
There's like a
He
face on the
sat
back
at his
of the
desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
That's creepy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
What?
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yep, crouch. Okay. Okay, so guys, looks like this is the game. And yeah, let's start playing, I guess. Whoa, wait. Close it. There's like press E. Nope. This.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I turned off the computer. What? That guy doesn't have a computer. That's kind of sad. Well, it depends what his job is. No, I'm just gonna check all these doors. Oh. Whoa, what's in there? I really want to go into these rooms because they seem pretty cool. What does this say? Sorry, I'm a little sick. Yeah. Wait, what does this say? Who farted? What the frick? Okay. Oh, spilled coffee. I hate Mondays. Oh, tell me about it. Mondays are terrible.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did? No, I didn't. I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh,
Perhaps
yeah?
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Not really, but oh wow. This is
Ah,
actually
yes, truly a room worth admiring.
nice.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Well, I'm hungry. Drinking it all in. Actually, I can't drink, so never mind.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know what? You're right. He did take his first.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What the heck? This looks awesome, so I can press it. Oh, well, Oh boy, more loading. Okay. Oh well, that was a quick load though.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Is there, I guess I have to go left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Are you kidding me?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Can I just go through a door?
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Whoa.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
How do I close my eyes?
We just have to get back to,
Fire?
I'm kidding. It's
Okay,
all
that's
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh boy. Start that. You know what? I'll do what he says.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm guessing
Stanley
that was one of
decided to
the
go to the
endings,
meeting
since
room.
there's, like, a ton
Perhaps
of
he had
different
simply
endings
missed a
to
memo.
do in this game, and that's actually really cool. I'm guessing that was one. So I'm just gonna go straight through to where he wants to go.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Exactly, you
It was
little
right
idiot.
here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I don't know if I've ever... Oh, this looks awesome. Oh, that just goes to the same spot. Does this connect to the same spot? Yeah, I think it does. So I'm gonna go around here because I want to go behind those chairs. Yep. Okay, I'll go this way. I don't want to go in there. Inner kill. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding it back.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Yeah.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No, don't.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh my gosh, I just wanted to go through that. See what?
All of his
Let's see if
co-workers
there's
were
anything
gone.
maybe different.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I said.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
Are you kidding
It's
me?
possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Maybe. Wait, whoa, oh gosh, that looks awesome up there. Whoa, wait, what? Open door? Perhaps did we miss anything? Let's check it.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Oh, it's just
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I'm trying. Oh my gosh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Well, I do want to see what
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Wow.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I get to go through here? Oh, yes. Wait, what's here? Oh, that guy's playing solitaire. Wait, what? I can't get over there? I want to turn off his solitaire game, ruin his whole score. Okay. Around the box.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Should I follow
Simply by the
line?
act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, yes.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Wait,
Make
what?
sure you study it closely and remember it.
Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
No. Should I go there? I don't know if I should go there again.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, come on. I was about to look at 427. See if that was my room. Is the line actually going to take me somewhere good?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're
Yeah.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
Yeah.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds... Wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What? Oh, it just opened up a new passage. This is awesome.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Whoa, that's so weird. literally just went back. What? Oh my gosh! You just go around and you just go around in squares. Okay, that's kind of cool. But let's see what's over here.
Oh no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yeah, stupid line ruining our story. This thing's going crazy, this line. Okay, good, it left. Whoa!
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
After a long time, Stanley dies.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Well,
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Okay, that's
I don't want to be
like...
trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Well, guys, I think this is where we're going to have to end it. So, yeah, remember to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And goodbye.